waited once he got to the interview location.
Right.
And if they wanted more info out of him, they could have just waited for the interview to be done.
Well, the fact of the matter is, they didn't know what the interview location was. That was all proprietary information that existed between yourself, him, Mafi, and I.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea any of this was happening. It's a messed up situation, but I am not working with the feds. I did not cooperate with the feds. I had no involvement in this. We had already booked the studio. I was looking forward to doing the interview, and then this situation happened. And a lot of these like blogs are saying, you know, Allstar JR arrested on his way to a Vlad TV interview, and kind of implying that somehow I had something to do with it. And I could tell you that I had absolutely nothing to do with it.
I don't know. I feel like this been going on for a while, though. You know, just watching other channels, they they've been saying that Vlad might be the feds, but like I said, do I believe it? I don't know. They say people have been arrested after doing an interview on his channel or whatever. So I mean, I don't know.
And some of the blogs are even saying that he was on his way to California,
As if he was
arrested on his way to the airport to come to see you.
No.
None of that is
He was
true.
already in Detroit, and he was on his way to a Detroit studio that we had already booked.
Right.
And even the studio was hitting us like, yo, what's going on? We're like, we don't know. We have no idea.
So let me ask you a question, Vlad. Why do you think that people are constantly and consistently trying to label you as a cooperative in some way solely because you're interviewing people? In my mind, it's not your fault. Your job as a content creator and as a journalist, right? And I'll use the word journalist because that is essentially what you are and what you have been for over 2 decades. Why do you think people blame you because the people you interview may say something that may be incriminating about something that they were involved with or something that somebody else was involved with? Why do they constantly blame you versus putting the onus of responsibility on the people who you're interviewing?
Well, I think that I was the first person in this space to start asking the hard questions that hip-hop media historically has always been scared to ask. So if you look at my interviews from 2008, I think I did an interview with Plies, and he was like, yo, man, are you the police? Like, you know, this was back in 2008.
Yeah, see, like Vlad is saying, asking the hard questions, but like Ply said, like, man, like, are you the police? Like, you asking police type questions. That's what's going on. You ask police type questions. It ain't that you're just asking hard questions. You're asking questions that can get somebody locked up. You know what I'm saying?
When I tell you,